Because when you think health and beauty tips, you think of this. So about a week ago, I was being bullied online by a 16-year-old. My ex's daughter messaged me out of the blue and was like, "You look really old recently." And I was like, "What the fuck? How is that a nice thing to say?" You know. And then I was talking to another ex of mine, Amber, and she's like, "Well, do you have a skincare routine?" And I was like, do I look like the kind of guy who has a skincare routine? Like, I wash my face in the shower. I never really had like acne or anything when I was a kid, so I never really worried about it. But yeah, I've noticed more lines on my face, but I'm 43 years old. So I was like, I don't know, what should I do? So without doing any fucking prep ahead of time and looking into anything, I was like, what can I use that'll get rid of, start to help with evening out my skin. So I tried L'Oreal Revitalift, which is a pure retinol. And nobody told me that you're supposed to build up to retinol by using like aloes and moisturizers and shit like that. So I put this on my face before work, and throughout the day, I'm like, "Ah, my eyes are like burning." So as you can see, it like burned, you know, holes around my eyes. But just this eye really got burned. This one only is a little bit, and then like some blotches on my skin and stuff. But yeah, it tore me up, man. And so I've been putting like aloe on it and stuff like that, just to kind of, And then people at work are like, "Did you get punched in the face?" I was like, "Not this time." And then Fallon told me to try Olay Super Serum, which is apparently like 5 different things all in once, and it's supposed to make my skin plump and glow again. So we'll see about that. But my issue is like, this is, I was complaining about it the other night. I think on the live stream that we did. Like, yeah, my eye burns. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my face. Well, I mean, I know what's wrong with my face. I'm ugly. But yeah, so this stuff, apparently the retinol, apparently just like it eats up the dead skin and stuff like that, and I did not know that. I just thought it was like, oh, it's a night cream. I could just put it on and go about my business, and hopefully it'll moisturize my skin a little bit. Because I had never used any of this stuff before. When I'd say it was probably 2021, we were at the Mahoning Drive-In for the Joe Bob Briggs event when I was with the other channel, and the redhead and I were, talking about like how dry it was out there. I was getting like dry spots on my face, and she gave me like this like serum stuff to use, and it was really good, and it made my face feel like nice and soft and stuff like that. So that was like really the only time I've ever tried anything like that, and I usually like use witch hazel or something, which is probably bad for your skin as well. But yeah, so I never really put anything on my face for moisturizer or anything like that. And the first time that I go and get something, it does it does that to me. So I don't recommend you do something like that. I'm gonna give this stuff a try for a while and see if that kind of evens things out a little bit. And then I had another friend of mine was like, "Well, I get fillers." She goes and gets like injections in her face, and I was like, no thank you. I had Bell's palsy once, and it made like I couldn't close my eye, and yeah, you get no wrinkles or anything like that because everything on this side of your face is dead. And that I did that for like months. So I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna stick needles in my face. I don't really care per se. Like I know what I look like. People have seen me online enough to know what I look like. But I am doing a movie coming up in April where I'm doing full frontal nudity. They couldn't get anybody to do a nude scene, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." But I need to get in better shape. I need to get rid of the spare tire, and I need to kind of start to do something about this a little bit more. But I have till April to do that. But it's my chance to finally, hang dong on camera. So I was like, all right, I should probably start to like, I lost a bunch of weight, but that was all stress related. And then I gained a bunch of weight back from, also stress related. And then a 16-year-old told me that I looked old. And I was like, fuck you, man. Like, if your mom was still here, I'd yell at her. But her mom passed away, not like her mom abandoned her or anything like that. Now I feel bad. I should cut this part out. But yeah, so this stuff, if you have little, I guess, sissy baby skin like me, it's gonna burn you like a mother. And it was way worse the other day. It was way more red. Today it's just like leaving like, you know, scar tissue basically. Do like whole cheeks and I'll look like Seal. He looks like he got shot in the face with rock salt. Elvira, have you ever been kissed by a rose? I didn't think so. All right, so that is my non-health and beauty tips. I was gonna apply this stuff when during the video, but I was like, well, if it starts burning, I'm gonna look like a fucking jerk off. So I'm gonna wait and do it after I take a shower and all that kind of stuff because I just got home from work. But yeah, that's my health and beauty advice: is don't let your eyes get burned. So bye.